If you miss every other thing I say, don't miss this first one. Hear me. All power on earth, all power in creation cannot stop a man who has a purpose that is of good to the world and is moving towards that purpose with unwavering faith. When you listen to the story of men, you will see junctions where giants rose to try to stop men, maybe as a result of envy, jealousy. But one thing is that they may try, but they do not succeed. I am speaking to you. There is a force within you. There is a force within. What seekest thou? There is a force within you that can help you to bring your vision into reality. This force is ever in partnership with man. Is ever in partnership with man, and you are in the right side if you have a purpose that will benefit the world. In everything you do, in your business, work with this spirit within. I always use the subconscious mind for your understanding. There is the mind and there is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the 95% of your 95% bank, and the conscious mind is the 5%, which means everything you see and hear, the impression goes to the subconscious. Whatever you hear long enough, it becomes your belief system. The things you believe is as a result of the things you have seen and hear. Your belief system was formed by your experience and the experience of others, and the things you have seen and heard. So, and your life is totally governed by that your belief system. So your subconscious picks this impression and run with it. So you must give the right impression. So as you are chasing your dream, have unwavering faith that this dream will be fulfilled. What do you want? Let me tell you. Grow to a point where you are not relying on. In fact, always measure your strength to the degree you can act without relying on anything. Men must grow to that point where they totally trust on this kingdom within. That there is God inside you and He will guide you in everything you do. Get Him involved in everything, the biggest down to the smallest things of your life. See, if I misplace something and I'm looking for it, I say, Spirit, show me. And immediately my eyes will get to where that thing is, or I will be led to where that thing is and I will find it. That is how much I engage it. When I want to go out, Spirit, go forth and cause the money to come. Sometimes it's huge money, sometimes small money, but it always works. Sometimes, the few times it does not work, I also know why it does not work. Sometimes I project this is how God will work, and so God definitely, even if He has been using that individual, the moment I say this is who He will use, He will not use that person again. Because you must not be attached to anything. You will give your impression and let go of control. See, come to a strong belief that even if the whole world is against me, so long as I am not wrong, I can't go down. I repeat, all power in creation cannot stop a man except he lets it. But the problem is he always lets it. So somebody is threatening you. Listen, you don't threaten back. Sometimes when you threaten back, you empower that person's will to bring you down. You must know this. When someone is fighting you, don't threaten back, don't fight back. Howbeit, have that consciousness that you cannot go down. If your faith is unwavering, he will collide with a stronger force. Howbeit, the moment you start fighting with your will, the all power step aside. and his will might be stronger than your will. That is why people are offended but they still get defeated. But if you are ever conscious of the all power and you are in alignment to laws, you do not violate people's own personal willpower. You do not engage in things that will go against other people. You are in perfect alignment. My God, this force will become your friend. It will guide you. See, if you listen to me and you still have more things like fear, you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Because the moment you start listening to me, even if there is no money in the bank account, for just listening to me, you are already a great individual. Yes, because this message just empower you even before the empowerment arrive. It gives you a consciousness that there is now something that will come for my rescue no matter what. There is something. See, oh dear. I will say this thing for the rest of my life. A time is going to come when man will no longer die. Man will live forever if his consciousness, death is as a result of the consciousness of death. Yes. The reason why we die is as a result of the fact we are conscious of the fact that when we will get, the reason why we even get old is because we are conscious of the fact of old age. There is a kingdom of heaven that Jesus Christ spoke to us about. He said there is no lack. There, that time will come when you need food, you will just declare and it will appear. Those days are coming that man will no longer die. How do you think we are going to get there? Or do you think until we get to another location called heaven? Were you not told that the kingdom of heaven is within you? So the day all creation will come into that consciousness of this God within, there will be no death anymore. And Jesus said, this gospel, before that day will come where the kingdom of heaven will now take over and there will be no death anymore. He said this gospel must be preached. This not the gospel of salvation, the gospel of the kingdom must be preached around the earth. That is why everyone needs to know that he carries God in him. He carries God in him, that he must abide in the laws of the kingdom. Then, yes, because everything is based on cause and effect. The reason why we die is as a result of cause and effect. Too much thinking of death keep accumulating until even the average individual, in fact all the individuals believe that one day they will die, so one day they die. All the individuals believe that one day they will grow old, so one day they grow old. But where is that new generation that will rise? Do you know that there was a generation that lived for 500 years, 600 years? What is the difference between that generation and this generation? I tell you, consciousness.